In this tutorial, we will look at the use of Python for slicing up strings and then stitching them back together to make new words. We can put any words we like into a string and assign them to a variable. So I have a variable called fox, which says the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog, and that contains every letter in the alphabet. And I have another phrase here, Jedi, which contains these are not the droids you're looking for. I'm going to add another one called teacher. So I just type the name of the variable, teacher equals, in this case, Mr. Morton. Okay. What I can do is I can use Python string slicing to take certain characters out of these strings. So if I say print fox brackets 0, fox 0 goes to the fox variable and looks at the very first character. So the first character is in position 0. If I run this code, I get a little t, and that is the t at the start of the. If I was to choose another number here, if I was to say fox 7 and run, I get the letter C. And the reason for that is because I start at 0, 1, 2, space counts as 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the 7th letter is the letter C. So we start at 0, we count our way into a variable string, and that is how we can pick out particular letters. We can also do it from the other end. If I was to say fox minus 1 and run that, I get G because it's 1 back from the end of the string. If I was to change it to minus 3, then I would get D. Back 1, back 2, back 3. So D is the third character back in the fox string. Now what I can do is I can start to combine these together, and I could make a new message. So I could say message equals teacher plus, and then I'm going to take some letters from fox and from Jedi. So what would I like to take? I would like to take teacher equals Jedi, and I'm going to put I'm going to put this I here from Jedi, so that's to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So plus Jedi minus 7. And then I'm actually going to then add on Jedi 0. So plus Jedi 0. And if I run that, if I print that, print message, I get Mr. Mortonit. What I really wanted was Mr. Morton IT. So I'm going to do two things to this. I'm just going to cheat here and add a space directly. So quotes, space, quotes, plus, and then Jedi minus 7 was a little I, so I'm going to say dot upper. And that will convert it into uppercase. Mr. Morton IT. We don't have to take single individual letters. We can put together large parts. So I'm going to make something here called stitch. Stitch equals, and I'm going to say fox 0 up to, oops, so need square brackets there. So fox square brackets 0 up to 3. and I'm going to say print stitch. And you see we've got the word the. It started at 0 and went 0, 1, 2, and it stopped when it got to 3. So it didn't include the top value. To prove that that's what's happening, if I change it to something like 5 and run that, it's got the qu, but it doesn't have the u there. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 includes the q, but doesn't include number 5, the u. So we can build and stitch together various different messages. So I could say, for example, stitch is going to be teacher, take the whole of that message, plus Jedi minus 7, plus Jedi, and I'm going to go for 0, 1, 2, 3. I can mix in, cheating a straightforward space. I could have picked it out of one of these messages as well. And then I'm going to say plus Jedi. And I want to get Mr. Morton is not the droid. So I'm going to start there at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to go from 8 up to 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So if I try that, 8 to 22, and I've got Mr. Morton is E, not the droid. So I've obviously miscounted there. And I can just adjust my numbers. So Mr. Morton is, and then I'm looking for 10 to 23. And obviously after Mr. Morton, I needed an extra space there. So teacher plus space. Mr. Morton is not the droid. So hopefully that helps you to understand a little bit about splitting strings and stitching them together. Notice we can take things off the end. I could change that down if I take it down to about, I think 19 should work. Mr. Morton is not the. Let's do it to 18. And I'm going to add on to the end of it plus Fox, and I'm going to go back to this space here. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 back. So I'm going to say Fox minus 4 colon means to the end. So from minus 4 to the end is what I'm taking. And Mr. Morton is not the dog. Have a go at stitching together your own messages in one of the Replit exercises.